You talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But Redick comes in for Wesley Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Mo Williams. On the floor for San Antonio, the kid in at shooting guard. Plumlee out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in at the three. It's deflected. To the inside, Rondo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit it up. He finished with 24 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Shoots the three, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles leading by 8. The dish to Griffin. And the wide open shot from Redick, and misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The kid cannot hit, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Rondo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Leonard, the pass to the kid. Down low from 10 feet out. The Clippers grab the miss. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. You know, think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Griffin against Leonard. To the left side wing. One second left. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers lead by 13.
All right, Kevin, here with Tony Parker. And Tony, you guys have struggled offensively so far in this game. Why do you think it's been so tough to get into a groove here?
I don't know. We got a hard time to make.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Griffin is out there with Johnson, and it's Gortat in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Paul kicks to Gortat, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. Fifth on the list, Chris Paul.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
Spurs trail by 15. The kid passes to Green. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. And taken away by Paul. All alone. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 8 points for Chris Paul.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The kid passes to Leonard. No luck. Good D by Johnson. Clippers leading by 17. Paul with the ball. Now Green defending. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Lets it go with a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got his third rebound on the night. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first first free throw is good. So, for the Clippers, Hawes comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Williams in for J.J. Redick. And the Spurs making a change here. For the Clippers, E'Twaun Moore comes in for Paul. The Spurs also changing it up. The kid, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Tony Parker. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Clippers leading by 8. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Johnson from outside. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to the kid. Williams with the steal. Takes the three. That is good. Williams has got 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So, for the Clippers, Griffin's checked in for Hawes, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Wesley Johnson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Novak. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in scoring, 6th in shooting percentage, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The first one falls. The Spurs making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs trail by 11. Rondo on top, covered by Redick. The 11-footer tries again. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Clippers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Williams.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's the kid. Rebound by the Clippers. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Moore with the bucket.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Spurs trail by 14. Here's the kid. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist.